What's up? So I'm currently getting work done in the back, getting some writing done. I just got a newish laptop that I got from my father. Cool dude. Thank you so much. Because before I had a little itty bitty laptop that did not allow for a lot of space. Now I have a bigger laptop that allows for way more space. And got the new Windows 10 Pro on there. So a lot of the stuff that I write is just, it goes to the cloud and it's on there, which is super cool. So if I ever need to find it, it's online. So that's awesome. And that, I just found that out today as I was messing with it, doing a bunch of stuff through Microsoft. And yes, so the great news today, again, laptop. But because of that laptop and because of the space, now I'm able to put a book together. Now, if you follow me on any of my social media accounts, you know that I've talked about putting a book together, and I just haven't had the space in order to do it. Now I do, and I will let you know more about that if you guys feel like asking about it. But you gotta ask in order to know, and if no one asks, then you're not gonna know. So there's that. The other good news, which is what the title of this video is going to be, is I have decided to jump on the 75 Hard Challenge, right? Now, as some of you may know, if you have been following me on social media accounts, I am trying to be an athlete for none other than First Form Supplements, right? They're looking for an athlete, and I really would like to be their athlete, but one of the things that they ask their athletes to do is to purchase and use their supplements. And I have that one, and I'm actually doing my best not to eat all of it, because let's just say it's a money issue, right? A lot of people right now going through the COVID-19 pandemic, a lot of people have lost their jobs, and I am one of them. But fortunately, I do have friends and family that are willing to help me out. I even wrote this little thing earlier. I'll show you. Hold on. Let me get it. I actually wrote 5 things that I was grateful for today because, like many others out there, I battle with depression, right? So I have to, granted, I do think I do fairly better than most, because I know some of my family members actually take medication for this, and I have been fortunate enough to have something going on inside internally that has allowed me to not have to jump on that bandwagon, right? But I know there's a lot of people out there that do struggle severely. But today I wrote 5 things, I don't know if you can see it, 5 things that I'm grateful for today. Because tomorrow may be a new depression. Tomorrow may be something else. Today it was money and figuring out where that money was going to come from, right? So the 5 things I'm grateful for today are having a place to live. It's so awesome to have a place to live. My friends have allowed me to live here, and I love them to death, right? I'd take a bullet for them. Second thing is friends and family. I'm not going to keep showing because it has to keep refocusing. Friends and family, right? They're there for me. They always have been. Even the friends that I have now, I think of them as my family. They're not really not friends anymore, right? So the friend circle that I do have are basically friends. Wow. Are basically family. Pretty much family, right? I have a healthy body. I keep doing that. I have a healthy body. I am fortunate enough. I just turned 30 on Saturday, May 16th, 2020. I just turned 30. I feel great. The only difference is my hair is longer and I'm still missing half a tooth. If that's all, then I think I'm doing great. 4, I have food to eat. I made breakfast this morning. I filled my stomach up. It's great. And I have the means to be happy. I did it again, right? I have the means to be happy. So that is why today I have started 75 hard, right? Now, for some of you, it's a challenge. For others, it's a change in your mindset, and that's really what it's supposed to be. Now, with me trying to be an athlete for this supplement company, I thought it would be a great idea to go on and try 75 hard, because little do some of you know, 75 hard was actually created by Andy Frisella. He is one of the CEOs of this supplement company, right? I listened to his podcast. Great guy. He says it like it is. And if you haven't checked out his podcast, I'll put the link at the bottom or in the description box. Go and check it out. He's awesome. If you don't agree with what he has to say, that's fine. You don't have to, right? That's what's cool about having freedom of speech or having your own opinion. You're allowed. You're allowed to have your own opinion. You don't have to like everything. But what he does say is just awesome. I think it's great. But that's my opinion, right? Yours may be different. I can't English today. But yeah, 75 hard. Now, what 75 hard consists of 2 45-minute workouts a day, one outside, one inside, right? They can both be outside, but one of them has to be outside. Then it also consists of choosing a diet, right? The diet that I've chosen to go on, I'm basically cutting out all sweets. I'm going to be cooking most of my meals, and if I do eat out, it's going to be basically a lot of items that are only like one ingredient type of things. Like if you look on the ingredients list, there's not like a bunch of things you can't pronounce on there, right? So the thing I like eating most of the time are burrito bowls. A burrito bowl has carbs, fats, proteins, right? Everything I need in there. Rice, beans, meat, vegetables. Super quick. I'm going to be cutting out a bunch of processed foods. So donuts, ice cream, bread, tortillas, right? A bunch of stuff like that. I'm eating a bunch of rice, potatoes, that's my basic carbs right there, like whole grains, stuff like that. Oats, I'm still going to be having oats. And then, yeah, if you agree or disagree with the diet that I'm going on, go ahead and let me know. If you don't think it's an actual diet, go for it. I really think 75 days cutting out sweets it's a lot. That's a lot for some people, because diets allow you for some variable change in there. A diet's like, hey, as long as you hit this, you'll still have this. I'm cutting out variable change. Like I said, agree or disagree with me, go for it. That's me. I crave a donut every now and again, but that's going to be my diet. Because I have actually done a workout where I run to see how long it takes me to get to the donut. I timed it, and I was like, all right, cool. And then I got a donut. So, bam. Those foods, gone. I'm not a big soda drinker, so I'm obviously not going to be drinking soda. It's not my thing. Like, I drink water all the time. And if I'm going to drink juice, I throw like lemon in there, or I go get those little Mayo things that squirt the stuff in there. Super easy. Flavored seltzer water. That's my soda. But yeah, so those are 2 things. The 2 workouts. Pick a diet, stick to it. No cheat days. No cheat meals. You stick to that diet for 75 days. The next thing, you gotta drink a gallon of water a day. 4th thing, you gotta take a progress picture every day. You don't have to post a progress picture, you just have to take one. So by the end of that 75 days, you can put together your own little book of yourself, a progress book. And then the 5th thing is to read 10 pages a day of a self-help book, an entrepreneur book, something that makes you learn something, or learn something about yourself, makes you think in a different way, right? Something that's going to help you. So a nonfiction book of that sort. Those are 5 things you got to do. 5 things for 75 days. And if you don't do any one of those things that day, you got to go back to day one, right? Now, this challenge is meant to rewire your brain. So a lot of us need motivation. We need a coach, and those things are cool and all. They're awesome. But we don't always have that, especially in this pandemic. Unless you have a coach you pay for on a regular basis online to like give you a call, maybe make a house visit, I don't know. Stuff like that. We don't all have that. We don't have the means, right? I myself, I meet with a coach on a weekly basis, a phone call. But that's something that someone was willing to offer me, and I took it. I was like, you know what, yeah, that's cool. Not everyone has that. I myself, I don't meet with my coach on a daily basis. Sometimes I don't even feel like calling my coach, but I do it because I know it's good for me. Right? Just like this challenge. So this challenge, I actually did not want to do this challenge not because I thought it was dumb. I didn't want to do this challenge because in my head I was like, why should I do that? Like, I like drinking. Why am I like donuts. Blah, 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 blah. But it finally hit me. I was just like, you know what? This will be good for me. This will, one, give me something to do during this pandemic. Two, I listened to the podcast for this specific one, as it said, you will be, this will help you to become your own coach. And I ask all the time myself, or I put it out to the universe, that I need a business partner. I need a training buddy. I need this, I need that. I need all these things to stay motivated and to keep going. But what I'm not doing is focusing on myself and looking to me as the coach, looking to me as the motivation. Waking up every day thinking, you know what? Oh, yes, I'm gonna go on a run today. I'm gonna be better for tomorrow, and then just keep building that up. Like I'm always striving to be better for the next day, for the next week, for the next year. As opposed to waking up like, oh, here we go again. I don't have a training partner. Oh, here we go again. No one to talk business to. And it's true. I don't have a business partner. I don't have anyone to talk business to. I don't have anyone to share those thoughts to, because they're not here. And I've actually tried to talk to people, and they just don't get as excited about it as me. So why am I looking for someone else's excitement when I know the excitement is right here? But going on this 75-day challenge, challenge, mindset thing, whatever you want to call it, I truly think it's going to help me rewire my brain and become my own coach. That's why I'm doing it, right? Just for the same reason, and I'm doing CrossFit for the same reason that I'm doing the 75 hard day challenge, because I didn't like CrossFit before. I didn't. I still haven't actually ever truly tried CrossFit, but I want to start training. I want to start doing CrossFit and eventually do the CrossFit Games. I'm hoping once I'm able to get into a gym that I'm going to be doing the CrossFit Games within a year. Now I say within a year, realistically I'm saying a year, but if I can, within that year, compete in a CrossFit competition. We'll see, right? But I didn't want to do CrossFit before because there are certain lifts. I know the lift. So a snatch, right? Overhead snatch. That was the one specific lift that I was just like, why? Because I see some people just going snatch, snatch, snatch. I see some people doing snatches that aren't even going to be competing in the CrossFit Games, and I think that was the biggest thing for me. If you're not competing in the CrossFit Games, why are you doing overhead snatches? You understand that could fuck up your entire world. Shoulders, your shoulders could be gone. And you won't be able to do another overhead snatch again. And I see some people just doing it in the gym just because. I'm like, if you're not competing in the CrossFit Games, why are you doing overhead snatches? If you're not an Olympic lifter, why are you doing an overhead snatch? Right? It's an amazing movement that requires a lot of skill, a lot of strength, and a lot of mental capacity. Because you really got to be able to put 300 pounds over your head with your arms straight. And there are people doing that. There are people doing 300. There are people doing 400 pounds. 400 pound snatches over their heads. That's insane. Now, for you to do that just leisurely, and you work a desk job. What? Dude, you could hurt yourself. Now, the reason I'm choosing to do it, I'm not gonna lie, I talked a lot of shit before, especially those kipping pull-ups. Those still kill me. Like, I actually tried those one time, and it's most likely because my body's not conditioned, but the first time I ever actually tried them, I couldn't pull myself past that range of motion right there. That was as far as I couldn't do a pull. I couldn't do a full range of motion for a pull-up for like 3 weeks. So that was my reasoning behind me not wanting to do the CrossFit Games. But now, before, I didn't want to do it because I didn't see it as a workout that I should be doing on a regular basis. But now I'm changing up my thought process. Now, I want to do it to compete. I don't want to do it as a workout. I want to do it to compete. Right? 1, because I'm getting really bored with my workouts. And 2, I've been an athlete my whole life. And I need a competition. I need a competition. I want to push myself. I want to push myself mentally and physically, and this is going to be the way to do it because it's something I've never done before, right? And I will continue to tell people that if you are not competing in the CrossFit Games, or if you're not competing as an Olympic lifter, why are you doing snatches? But you know what? I'm probably going to get some hate for this. Go ahead, man. Bring it. But that's going to be the video today. If you stuck around to the end, I applaud you. If you're just coming onto this channel, stay tuned. And there will be more. Peace, guys. Have a good day.